between the anxiety toolbox that's out there, which is growing and massive, and probably more things are being added as we speak, we've got everything from mindfulness and meditation work, apps that go with that, right?
Yeah.
To supplements. Even I've, mentioned so many of them over the years, GABA, theanine, magnesium, I could go on, to medications,
Hmm.
to acupuncture, craniosacral therapy. Now we have PMF mats, grounding sheets. I'm sure I've forgotten so many, and then we have, of course, the world of pharmaceuticals. We've got a massive anxiety toolbox. Talk to us about how we need to think about that toolbox, how we need to navigate it to not get overwhelmed when you already have anxiety, and what is the role of pharmaceuticals in this equation?
Yeah. So much of that toolbox. And it's interesting. I'm curious how listeners feel when they hear that. I, as someone who professionally doles out these tools, familiar with
Yeah,
this toolbox, like I kind of have to catch my breath
right,
after hearing it, right? It's
right. Even
overwhelming.
as I say it, I'm just like, oh my gosh,
Gives us
yeah,
anxiety. And so none of that is my first line. And I think a lot of those tools, they're all useful. That many of them have evidence to back
right.
up their utility. They're all in my armamentarium. I'm reaching for each of those sometimes. But I think it overlooks the fundamentals, and it still has the same narrative of if you're anxious, if we're taught that if you're anxious, it's a Zoloft deficiency
Right,
disorder, we've subbed in like it's an L-theanine deficiency
right.
disorder, but it still assumes something broken about us. And I think the way I prefer to look at it is that your body works. Your body is pretty well designed. Exceptions are the knee joints and menopause, but it is
Mm-hmm.
a pretty good design.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is not well, then we have to look at the inputs. What are we not giving our body that helps us feel intact? What are we putting in that's getting us out of balance? And so I don't even want to start band-aiding until we've
Gotcha.
addressed the foundation. And the foundation is primarily sleep, nourishment, and movement.